Hey guys, what's up? It's Eric. Welcome to RevMatch. I'm here with Tedward, all the way from Boston. We're here in Southern California in a garage. It's pouring rain outside, but we're gonna go for a little drive in my Audi S3, and Ted's gonna review it, and I'm not gonna review it because I own the car, so why would I want to do that? So let's go outside and let's check it out. So since I'm shooting this video together with Tedward, we're going to do something a little bit different on my channel today. I'm going to do sort of a behind the scenes to show you how Tedward shoots his videos. So let's enjoy the ride.
Immediately greeted with a phone call.
Hey Eric, I'm Greg. At a point of view research, I'm calling on behalf of Audi in regards to your A3. It's not a sales call.
This is a really fast rack. Like, I'm giving it like no inputs and it's just like cranking over. This is great. That's the thing. I think steering is something that gets overlooked in a lot of cars, and even if your car's not fast, a great steering rack is going to make it feel more exciting. And you know, this is pretty communicative. Is this an electronic assist or is it? Wow, it feels great.
Same.
Right.
No electronic racks that I think compared to, you know,
I honestly, this is
rack.
probably the fastest rack I've ever driven. This is like, I'm really shocked. I did not expect this. Makes a little DSG fart. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely goes. I'm like, you know, it's not like it's definitely an S, right? So this is where the positioning for Audi is. I think a lot of people get confused if they're not like genuine like German car fans, right? They think that an S3 and S4 are competitors with an M2 and M3, but that's just not the case. You need the RS to get into that league, and in that case, those RS models are faster. So these are more competitive with like the turbo, or what used to be like the 335 or the 340, and I think that this definitely keeps up with that. I did drive a 340 manual about a month ago, and I was pretty shocked at how quick it was. Definitely has more torque than this, but this is a step below that, right? Because this isn't the S4. For an entry-level car like the S3, this is a lot of fun. This is something that if you were like, hey, you've got this much money, here's 50 grand, go buy yourself a nice commuter car, I don't see why I wouldn't buy this. But I'm not a big turbo guy because I always have issues with being like, all right, now I've got to wait for, all right, you know, I'm going to lean into it, when's it going to pick up? And you're kind of just playing that game of like catching up to the turbo. This car, you know, that lag it's existent, but it's not unpredictable. Let's talk about suspensions for a second. Whenever I see these suspensions and they're like, oh, this is the race mode, this is the comfort mode, like, I'd be hard-pressed to put someone in a lot of these cars and have them identify blindly that it's been changed. In extreme conditions, I feel like under heavy brakes and acceleration, you notice that it reduces squat and dive a lot, but driving in a straight line on a highway, you change from sport to comfort. I tend to not, like, I like to pretend I know that it's changed, but I tend to not feel it until I've put the car in a condition that it matters. Volkswagens of a few years ago, I think when you lean on the brakes, they grab hard. There's a really big initial bite, and then it kind of falls off, right? It's not like this linear thing. It's like this huge spike, and then it kind of slowly rises. These brakes just, you know, I feel like I have a lot more control over the car.
On the track, they do fine, but they will start to fade after a couple laps because, I mean, let's face it, this is the street car, it's street pads. It's not designed for the track, really, so the fact that I took it out there and it did okay, I think is, you know, a pretty cool testament to a really nice compromise of a car.
Absolutely. All right, so let's get back to the steering wheel. I love this steering wheel because I'm the ultimate like fanboy of like a big, thick wheel with nice threads, and like there's a lot of people that like get annoyed at like flat bottom steering wheels. They're like, that's so unnecessary. I think for Audi VW, it's totally necessary because I'm not a big guy, and I always find that like I get that knee in the steering column, and to be able to have that extra room here makes me feel a lot more confident like going from throttle to brake. Plus it just looks really cool and it's fun. So the thing I like better about this DCT versus the Audi, the thing I like better about the Audi dual clutch versus the BMW is that this will engage the clutch when I lift off the brake. Whereas in a DCT on an E92 M3, you've got to lean into the throttle first. So it acts a lot more like a manual car, which is fine, but it makes creep factor a little wishy-washy. And like, let's say you were parallel parking and you needed that extra like 2 inches. You've got to feed it throttle to get there. You don't just get to creep. So I think this is a lot more comfortable as a city car than say a BMW DCT.
And a huge thank you to Tedward for coming out all the way from Boston to shoot some videos here. I'm linking to his channel below. Check him out and subscribe to him. He does more car reviews, and if you've seen my channel, you know I do a little bit more on the building and racing side. So I'll see you guys in a couple days.